and welcome back to another episode of Scrolling Out Loud. On today's episode, we're going to be going through some of the classic Reddit stories that I'm sure most of you have heard, but we're still pretty new to this Reddit thing, so we decided why not go back to some of the things that got this whole shindig started. As always, please don't forget to like, comment, and share the video. Need the engagement, love the positivity that we've been getting so far, but need to continue to grow and can't wait to see what you guys have to say. But without further ado, my name's David.
And I'm Amanda. Let's get comfy.
All right. So my first one was in r/trashy, but then got posted to Am I the Devil from 7 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait. 7 months. So 4 years and 7 months ago. Sorry.
Okay.
My bad. But still, 4 years. That's a long time. Okay. The title is, I want my fiance to get rid of his 4-year-old daughter.
Okay, yeah, nope, you're gone.
You're the devil. Okay, it says, hi, I need some advice from the mommies on our page. Okay, no mommy is going to let that happen.
No.
My fiance has a 4-year-old daughter. Her mother passed away when she was born. He's been raising her on his own ever since he lost his wife. I am now in the picture and we're set to get married in 2022. So 2020 is when
Yeah.
Okay. I am also 7 months pregnant with a precious little girl. I am not the stepmother type, and I know that I won't treat his daughter the same way that I will treat our child. To be quite honest, she gets on my damn nerves. For one, the little girl looks just like her mother, and having her around constantly reminds my fiance of his dead wife. Second, she is very attached to her daddy. Well, duh. And I'm afraid that this is going to take away from my, big letters, my child's bond with her father. I basically want to tell my fiance to get rid of her. She can live with his grandparents or her grandparents, so his parents, for all I care. Or we can find a home, or we can find a nice family that's looking to adopt a child. I don't know how to approach the situation, but I need to find a way to convince my fiance to let her go. I promise I'm not that bad of a person. I'm just trying to look out for my, big letters, child, and make sure that she receives all of her daddy's attention without having her older sister intervene. Please help.
Yeah, I checked out already.
I knew that one was going to piss you off. Yeah, top comment is, I promise I'm not that bad of a person.
Bullshit.
Oh, I promise that you are. Yeah, a lot of people are like, this is god awful. I hope that it's fake, blah, blah, blah. But like, everyone's like, please be a troll, please be a troll. But I just, I don't know. That honestly,
I don't think it's a troll because honestly, yes, I hope it is.
right.
But if not, I hope she fucking hits her shin on a tow hitch.
Oh, that hurts. It's hard. If she wasn't pregnant, I'd be like, bye. But
even then, still.
No, I'm saying like
you.
she's pregnant, so you're going to have her in your life if you're going to have your child in your life. You know what I mean?
I understand, but still, just for if this is true,
right?
And if she's even entertaining the fact of me getting rid of my kid, no. Fuck you, I'll pay the child support. I don't care.
Right. It seems
and then
like
when you turn 18, I can tell you how much of a fucking psycho your mom is.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like she's been like just living with the daughter, like it's fine. And then now that she's pregnant.
Also, if this might be like with being pregnant, if like her thing is going crazy or something, pray to God that is kind of it, kind of thinking. But it almost seems like this has been going on before she got pregnant, and this being pregnant made this thought even more.
Yeah. I mean,
what happened to the wife?
She died when she was giving birth.
Okay.
She passed away when she was born.
Yeah, so it's not like they're divorced, like the mom died.
Right. Well, the only things that she has listed is that she looks like her dead mom.
Yes.
That has nothing to do with the kid. And then 2, that she's too attached to daddy.
No shit, because her mom died.
Well, and he's
Well,
been
she never
raising
got to
her.
know her
Yeah,
mom,
he's
but
been raising her for 4 years. All
yeah,
of her
she's still at
life.
that stage where
4 years old.
where she wants to do nothing but be by daddy.
Right.
That's it.
And if she had a mommy, then it would be mommy and dad. Or, but that's all she's known as daddy.
I hope you get fucking hot coffee spilled on you at McDonald's.
I know a lot of people are mad. This one is voted the devil.
No shit.
Yeah, it's a
I think the devil would even be like, that's fucked up.
that's fucked up. Yeah, I saw that. I didn't want to read that one, but it's too juicy to not read.
All right. My first one comes from our Ask Reddit. What is the laziest thing you have ever done? So this one is late to the party, but this one is too good to pass up. I was once on a U.S. military ship having breakfast in the wardroom, officer's lounge, when the operations officer, OPS, walks in. This guy was the definition of not a morning person. He is still half asleep, blurry-eyed, basically a zombie with a bagel. He sits down across from me to eat his bagel and is just barely conscious. My back is to the outboard side of the ship, and the morning sun is blazing in one of the portholes, putting a big-ass circle of light right on his barely conscious face. He is squinting and chewing, basically just remembering how to be alive for today. It's painful to watch. But then zombie OPS stops chewing, slowly picks up the phone, and dials the bridge. In his well-known "I'm still totally asleep" voice, he says, "Hey, it's OPS. Could you shift our bar pit?" Hopefully I said that right. I don't know much about ships. "Yeah, 165. Thanks." Puts the phone down. And then he just sits there, squinting and waiting. And then, ever so slowly, I realize that the big blazing spot of sun has begun to slide off the zombie's face and onto the wall behind him. After a moment, it clears his face and he blinks slowly a few times, and the brilliant beauty of what I've just witnessed begins to overwhelm me. By ordering the bridge to adjust the ship's back and forth patrol by about 15 degrees, he changed our course just enough to reposition the sun off of his face. He literally just redirected thousands of tons of steel and hundreds of people so he could get the sun out of his eyes while eating his bagel. I am in awe. He slowly picks up his bagel, and for a moment, I'm terrified at the thought that his own genius may escape him, that he may never appreciate the epic brilliance of his laziness, since he's not going to wake up for another hour. But between his next bite, he pauses, looks at me, and gives me the faintest, sly grin before returning to gnaw slowly on his zombie bagel.
That's good. So he just moved the whole ass ship instead of
he's
moving
got
himself
enough freaking
over.
pull. They can be like, hey, move this motherfucker this far so I can eat my bagel in peace.
I bet he felt like such a badass.
Yeah, for sure. He's like, yeah, I did that. So I think this is one of the greatest things I have ever read.
Yeah.
I just read it and I was like, yeah, I have to. This is freaking awesome. It's from 11 years ago.
So good.
It's so funny.
And it's only moving it enough so you're really not going to miss where you're going.
Yeah, no.
And they can recreate it or recorrect it later.
Yeah, and just that's such an officer thing to do. Like, this is inconveniencing me when I could literally just get up and move.
Yeah,
like,
one
no,
seat, yeah.
We're moving the fucking sun.
That's
I'm
so
not
funny.
moving.
So on ships like that, are they like lunchroom tables? Like
They're in like an officer, like their own office.
Oh, so I was picturing like a whole big thing with like lunchroom tables.
No,
So you
they're
like
in their
can
own
just
little officer's room.
Oh, okay.
Because at least from my experience, officers don't even like eat
Intermingle
with the soldiers enlisted.
That's so funny.
Yeah, it was too funny to pass up for me.
That was a good one though. All right. So my next one is from Petty Revenge. 4 years ago. Dyed my hair blue so my boss would stop blaming me for hair in my customers' food.
I mean, that's smart, I guess.
Yeah. I used to work at a sandwich shop. That's hard to say. All the other employees were Indian women with long black hair. Mine was sort of similar, I suppose, medium length and brown. But every time a customer would complain about a long black hair in their food, my boss would immediately blame me without any hesitation or investigation, despite the fact that it was only one person I was the only one person who wore my hair up and netted. So one day I dyed my hair blue with the sole purpose of not being blamed for black hair being in the food. You guessed it. It happened. And now and how huffy and annoyed my boss got when I said it couldn't be my hair because mine is blue. I was beyond amused.
Yeah,
Did you not get it?
I do, but I don't like. Does he have some kind of like vendetta against her or something?
I have no idea. But it had 153.6 thousand upvotes. Something that's simple, but it's like you can't blame me anymore.
Yeah, it's like I mean, I guess I just don't pay that much attention because no matter what kind of hair I pull off of me, it all looks the same color to me. But
Mm.
you can tell right away.
Yeah.
It's a hair. I don't know, dude.
Yeah. The top comment is I did similar. I called my bright pink hair my food safety hair, which is, I mean,
I think pink hair would be easy to see, but blue and
yeah.
black I could see like almost kind of looking the same
I guess what, like, depending on what
color of
shade
blue,
of
I
blue,
guess
yeah.
maybe. Because I'm thinking like a dark blue, but I mean she could have went full
I was
on
thinking like anime blue.
freaking whatever that girl's name from Drew Carey. She had the blue hair and the makeup
yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
All right, my next one is: am I the asshole for taking my girlfriend's lasagna home when she said I could?
No.
My girlfriend and I are both college students. She lives in an apartment on her own, and I live with my parents. On Sunday, my girlfriend made homemade lasagna for our date night. She made everything from scratch, including the noodles. It
Oh.
was really good, so after we finished, I asked if I could take lasagna home for my family to try. She said yes. When I left that night, I took the tray of lasagna with me. My girlfriend didn't walk me out, so she didn't see me take the tray. On Monday, I got a text from my girlfriend asking her where her lasagna was. I told her I had taken it home for my family. She said, I thought you were going to take some, not the whole thing. I spent most of my budget for the week on it with the intention to eat the leftovers for the rest of the week. Now I don't know what I'm going to eat. I felt bad and apologized, but pointed out that I asked her if I could take it home, and she didn't tell me that I couldn't take the whole tray. She said it should have been obvious that I shouldn't take the whole thing since the tray was so big. To be fair to her, it was a really big tray. My family of 5 only just finished the tray yesterday after eating it for dinner for both nights. But I don't think the size of the tray makes it obvious that I shouldn't take it. Monday night and last night, my girlfriend complained that she had to eat instant noodles for dinner so that she wouldn't blow her food budget. Today, she is asking me if I can buy her a sandwich. S's and H's aren't working for me. Since I took her leftovers for the week. It's just S's.
It's your mustache.
It's S's. It sucks that she spent her food budget on the lasagna, but I think this is her fault for not being clear that I shouldn't take the whole thing. I don't think she is justified in asking me to buy her lunch because of it. I want to hit this dude. She called me an asshole for not willing to help her out. Am I the asshole?
It's such a man thing to do. Men don't think. I'm so
No,
sorry to all the men
that's
out there,
not-
but if I say, yeah, can I
No.
take lasagna home? You're going to take the whole thing and without thinking.
No, I'm not.
Not you. I don't know. I just feel like it's such a
I mean, that's definitely a
young, dumb.
bonehead thing.
Yeah.
But like you said, for your family to try, not to feed your family for the next 2 days.
Right. I don't know. I mean, maybe in his brain, I'm trying to
just-
be devil's advocate, be like, well, if he said for my family, then in his brain, that means a large quantity.
But
'Cause he has
said
a big
to try.
family.
If he didn't put try in there, I'd be like, okay, he just misinterpreted. She just misinterpreted what he was saying.
Right.
But he said to try, which means like
A bite.
like a little bitty, like maybe a single serving.
Or half of
Like,
it.
here,
or-
try this,
yeah.
and then maybe she can make it for everybody one night or something.
Right.
But no, bro, you took the whole thing, and now she wants you to buy her a sandwich. Your own girlfriend
Yeah, buy
wants you
her
to buy
fucking,
her a
and you
sandwich.
live with your family, so it's not like you're spending your money on, rent or, because she lives in an apartment, right? And then he lives with his mom or his family, his parents. So it's not like he's really spending, he's not paying his own rent somewhere, probably.
No, he's live with his parents.
Right. So buy her a fucking sandwich
Yeah, I
or
just
go
don't.
buy her some groceries. That would be the sweetest thing to do.
Because my thinking is, and that's like even when I go anywhere else to eat, if there's something that I like that's out, and it's almost gone, and this pertains back to the freaking dude that ate the sandwich
I
thing.
literally just thought of that. That made me sad again.
I'm gonna ask like, hey, is it okay if I take the rest of this? Were you wanting to save it? Blah blah blah, whatever. And 9 times out of 10, they're like, no, you can take the rest of it. It's fine.
I don't want to put it away.
Whatever. But no, one, your guys are in college, so you know things. It's a struggle
Right.
for food, and you have to save money everywhere you can.
Well, you have to imagine that if it's a tray, like one of those tinfoil ones, whatever, and 2 people probably ate 2, maybe 3 pieces of it, depending on, if he got
Yeah.
seconds or whatever. So that means that there's like
It was like damn near. That was like a
3/4 of
full
the pan.
tray.
Yeah.
And yeah, because they ate it for 2 nights.
Yeah.
But like,
Family
I could
5.
like be okay, dude. Like, I'm sorry, I messed up. I misunderstood. I thought that you said I could take the whole thing.
Yeah.
And you could clear that up. But now that she's asking you to help buy her just a sandwich, and you're like, no, I don't think I should have to.
The lasagna to the side. If your girlfriend asks you to buy her a sandwich, you buy her a fucking sandwich.
Yeah.
Whether you took the
It's
whole
not the
lasagna or
fact that
not.
he's not even saying that it's that he doesn't have the money. It's that he doesn't think he should have to just because he took all of her lasagna. And that right there is what makes you the asshole in my eyes.
You should buy her one
You
because she's hungry.
You could have talked your way out of taking all of the lasagna, but you cannot talk your way out of that. That's just
That's a dick move.
bad boyfriend deal right there.
Right.
You are probably going to be single.
All right. So my next one is from Am I the Asshole? And it's 6 years old. It has 147,000 votes. All right. So am I the asshole for telling my son that he deserved his girlfriend breaking up with him?
Go on.
So my son had a long distance girlfriend recently for about 2 years. She was great. She was a really nice girl, and we loved her and welcomed her with open arms. She was flying here constantly to visit him, like a weekend a month, and he didn't lift a finger to go visit her. So he's a one-way person here.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to talk to him about it several times, and I told him that he really should start looking into flying over to see her instead of expecting her to do all the traveling. He said no. And my wife probably had something to do with it, as she constantly is telling him how she was afraid of flying. I spoke with them both, and he said that he said that this girl is great for him. She was willing to move over to our country too. Oh, so she's like out of the country.
Mm-hmm.
That I was thinking like Texas
States
to Florida.
away.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So sorry. Country too, but she said that it was, but there was one condition that he'd have to fly over to her country too, which is fair enough. So like to go see her family or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He said no. He wouldn't fly or travel anywhere. My son was becoming lazier and lazier, even eventually telling his girlfriend and us that he was perfectly fine, never traveling anywhere, including holidays, etc. Last week, he told us that she dumped him. I went to her Facebook page, as we are all still friends. She wrote us an apology letter about how she didn't want to upset us, but with things the way they were going, that we were on good terms. Okay. They're on good terms. And looks like she has a new guy already. Me and my wife have no doubts she was seeing him whilst still in a relationship with my son. Okay, well. I confessed to both of them that I actually agree with her decision and he should have expected it. He did not treat her properly, and I hope he learns lessons for the next one because he needs to make more of an effort. I said that he deserves it for the lack of effort in the relationship and essentially just allowing this girl to spend all of her time and money coming here all the time. Wife and son are very upset that I said this, very, very, very upset. And my wife says I'm being horrible. Am I the asshole? I stand by what I said.
I don't think so.
Nope. And someone down here asked, because I was thinking the same thing, like, how old is your son? You know, is he like
A
15?
teenager or whatever.
Yeah. He's 24.
So, no.
He's 24. And everyone's like, damn, I thought he was like 15, 16. Yeah. He's 24. Not the asshole. I think that he...
No, yeah. Obviously, you were not your son. I'm just going to say you referring to the son,
Yeah.
not as OP. Like, you weren't putting enough, the same amount of effort into the relationship. She wanted you to. You straight up said no. So she dipped out.
Well, and it doesn't sound like he had a fear of flying or anything. It sounded like the mom did, and maybe she was pushing that on him. But if he was to like...
He's 24.
Right, but if he was to be like, I'm deathly afraid of...
That's different.
You know, he didn't... he just said no. Literally?
Yeah, no. That's completely different.
He said no.
Like, no, I'm sorry, I really would, but I'm super terrified of flying.
Right.
Okay, I can get that. And I would still understand if the girl wanted to break up because she's not getting the same out of the relationship.
Right. And if she moves here, then she can't go home to her family and take him home. And
then,
you know.
and with her moving on real fast, I almost guarantee it was some guy that had been bugging her about going out. And she's like, no, I have a boyfriend, blah, blah, blah. And then once she was like, he's not putting in the effort.
Right.
Someone's here. I'm not going to have to fly so far away.
Yeah.
It's convenient now.
Well, and if she's living in a different country, how much is she spending? One weekend a month. That's a lot of money.
It also depends on one, if it's like from a different country to the US or if it's like if they're in like
France
Germany,
to UK or something. Yeah.
Whatever, like that kind of a situation.
Either way, that's a lot of money.
If it was from France to like Texas, then yeah, that's
or like London to
that's shit tons of money.
I don't know.
But it was saying about moving to them.
She said that she would move here.
So she would have to get, I don't know if, I think both of them might be out of a different country. Because I'm pretty sure you have to get like one for the U.S. There's all kinds of paperwork to become
like
a
green
citizen
card and stuff.
and all that kind of bull crap.
Visas.
And I don't know how it is with other countries. I don't know if you can just up and move and it be fine kind of a thing. I'm not sure how that works.
So Canada. OP lives in Canada.
Okay.
So I'm wondering if like, I'm trying to see if it says where.
Wonder if, I mean, then at that point, maybe she's from the States and flying to Canada kind of a thing.
But I mean, if it was that though, he could drive. If he was that scared of, you know, I mean,
if he was scared of flying, but no, he's not. He's lazy. He wants to stay home. He wants her to do everything and him to just reap the rewards. And
let's see if it shows.
And I'm assuming that was dad. That was the OP. And he just said, you got what you deserved. You didn't treat her how she wanted to be treated. And that's it.
So the only thing that I'm seeing is, he doesn't have a passport. He's never flown before. But I told him he has to get over the fear. I'm trying to see if it says where they're from. OP's from Canada. But I don't see anything. But yeah, he's never even flown. He's never traveled. He's never. Go live your life, little bird. 24.
All right. My next one is 4 years old. Am I the asshole? Am I the asshole for wanting to play Call of Duty on Christmas instead of spending time with my wife and kids?
Yes.
I said it. Okay.
Take 3.
It's taken me like 7 times just to say the damn freaking title. All right. My birthday is on Christmas Day. I have always spent my birthday celebrating Christmas and never doing anything I want. I already don't like where this is going. My son is 3 and my daughter is 6 months old. I spend a lot of time with them and my wife and barely see my friends anymore. This Christmas, I just want to play Call of Duty with the boys. They're all going to be playing Call of Duty on Christmas / my birthday, and I don't want to miss out. They are never online at the same time. My wife is incredibly angry with me and wants to throw my new Xbox out the window. I'm angry because I just want to play Call of Duty with the boys on my birthday. Am I the asshole?
Honestly, no. No. I mean, yeah, don't do it like while we're all opening gifts and stuff. But honestly, after you get up, this is what we do anyway. You get up, you open presents because nobody has time for breakfast apparently. And then after the presents are open, mom goes make breakfast. That's what I do. Then while the kids are playing with all of their toys and eating all the candy and you can play with them for a little bit. And then once they start winding down or having to go put all their toys away, that kind of thing, because kids are going to get distracted real quick, especially 6 months is going to do whatever 6 months wants to do. But then you can play.
See, that's exactly what I thought, but he was voted the asshole, and there's 3 edits here. So I'm
Am I going to eat my own tongue here?
He's probably saying something that paints him in the asshole light.
All right.
So first edit. Okay, I'm getting flamed here, and I feel like TA.
TA.
The asshole.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like the.
I'm dumb, sorry, but I still don't think it's a crazy ask. I've never really celebrated my birthday. I was lucky if anyone other than my brother said the words "Happy Birthday" to me. Right. My mom was super religious and made us spend every Christmas at church from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Oof.
Right. The only acknowledgement I ever got from my family was a cake after dinner and a pack of socks once. I left home the day after my high school graduation, and that's when I met my boys that I mentioned in my post. We've been everywhere together, have literally saved each other's lives, and they are my brothers. They've always made me feel like my birthday was actually my birthday and not just Christmas. My wife has done this too, but not to that extent that the boys have. Also, we haven't gotten together since my son was born. We all live in different states and never see each other anymore. Okay, I can understand.
I'm still on the side of him playing Call of Duty.
So, I mean, yes, it would be it's your 6 months old. That's her very first Christmas.
Yeah.
So yes, I would do the whole rigmarole if you open presents when everybody wakes up and then eat breakfast and play with the toys with everybody for a little bit, and then you want to go sneak away and play the game. Cool.
Well, both of them still have nap times. I'm assuming because
yes, I would assume 3 and 6 months old. Yeah, 6 months old for sure.
Right.
But
17 naps.
To me, it's almost seeming like he's wanting to do this a whole day, the whole day. This is what it seems like to me. The
boys don't have families. They don't have. All right, edit 2. We gotta.
Edit 2. Okay, I was not planning on playing all day. Okay,
there you go.
I plan on opening presents with the family, then hopping on with the boys around noon. Now, ends don't work for me. I get what everyone is saying, but I still don't think it's a big ask. Family time is incredibly important, but I happen to think that COD with the boys is. I think you're just the asshole for saying COD with the boys so many goddamn times.
It's not like he wants to go out to a bar and get drunk. I'm sorry. Keep going. Were you done?
Yeah, that's it on edit 2.
I don't think he's the asshole. I think that that's a reasonable thing to do because the kids want to play with their toys too. I want to go play with my toy. You know what I mean? Like let him, and he did the whole family Christmas thing.
Yeah.
I don't think he's the asshole. Mm-mm.
So
I think wife's just mad because he wants to spend time without her.
I mean, yeah, like I said, if it was the whole day wanting to play, then yes, I could understand you being the asshole. But right there, you just said that you were planning on doing everything that needs to be done.
Right. So if you asked that same question instead of Christmas, wrote my birthday, you would not be voted the asshole. I guarantee it. But just because your birthday happens to be on Christmas, you're the asshole. Like if he was like, oh, if I want to, on my birthday, which is a random Tuesday in March, like, yeah, go play it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's different, I think, because he wrote Christmas.
Yeah, well, edit 3. So it says, thanks for the input, everyone. To clarify a few things, I will not be helping with dinner. I never do, and it's for the best. My wife and I agree. I spend a lot of time with my family. I always wanted to give them the dad I never had. My dad is still around, but was a drunk and has a new family now. I am very close with my son, and hopefully I'm just as close with my daughter once she's a little older. All right. My wife is convinced that the boys don't like her. We've been together a total of 10 and a half years, and she's always said that they feel like she stole me away from them. This is not true, and they have never indicated this. When I do get to play, I don't shirk my responsibilities. I always do what I have to, but mostly just play on the rare occasion that I get the house to myself. What I'm asking for is uninterrupted time with the boys. I haven't even thought of asking for this before. Doesn't seem to matter how long to my wife. She doesn't want me online at all.
So it's not him, it's the friends. She doesn't like the friends.
No, she thinks the friends don't like her.
Well, I know, but she doesn't want him playing with the friends.
See, I'm not even...
I don't think this is... I don't know why it's voted the asshole.
Yeah, I'm not even reading the comments, and it's not saying that... None of them are saying that he's the asshole. Everyone's saying...
What we're saying.
Yeah, open the presents with the kids, and then Call of Duty at noon. That's literally... My husband's birthday is on Halloween, and it was always overshadowed. When growing up. Okay, yeah, so... I'm not seeing where he's the asshole. I mean, I guess maybe if he didn't have all these edits here and he was just this like small little post,
right?
I could see maybe them being like, oh, he's wanting to play all day,
yeah,
and that kind of a thing. But from my understanding, because I've done it, we do the whole thing, especially now that the kids are older. Once they get their stuff, they go off and do their own thing. So yeah, I don't think he's the asshole. I don't understand. Like, yeah, like I said, if it was maybe just from that one first paragraph, I could see that. Like why they voted him the asshole. Because people thought that he would be doing it all day long instead of doing Christmas with everybody. But no, I don't think he's the asshole at all. In that he set a time aside after everything gets done.
Right.
He did the responsible thing.
That's all you can ask for.
So yeah.
I'd be like, yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I don't think he's the asshole at all.
Poor guy. Okay, so my next one is from Am I the Asshole? It's 6 years old. Am I the asshole for sleeping naked on top of the covers to teach my flatmate's girlfriend a lesson? Okay. New to Reddit. Oh gosh, my turn. New to Reddit, please bear with. So I, 21 guy, usually they say male. That's weird. Okay. So I, 21 guy, live with my childhood best friend, 22, also a guy, and have done for 2 years now. I think they're like flatmate. Is that UK?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Up until last week, things were perfect between us. However, he recently got a new girlfriend, 23 lady. Oh, we should always do that, lady and guy. And she honestly seems absolutely great, except for one thing. She seemingly has a complete aversion to knocking. Okay. She and I have quite a lot in common, and I actually like spending time with her. However, it bugs the hell out of me when she just barges into my room without knocking first. Now, she's never walked in on me doing anything untoward. I'm usually just chilling on my bed or studying at my desk. However, on at least 7 separate occasions now, she's done it first thing in the morning and asked if I want coffee. Oh, sweet. I sleep naked. Every time prior to the last one, I've been under the covers and she hasn't seen anything. I always point out that she could have, and she just giggles and said, but I didn't. But I didn't. When she stayed over last week, in order to make my point, I intentionally slept on top of the covers. Sure enough, she barges in at 7 a.m., begins to ask if I want coffee, and sees my yoo-hoo. I love the way this guy writes. Okay. Sees my yoo-hoo. And she immediately backed out of the room, didn't speak to me for the rest of the day. My mate later pulls me aside and said I was bang out of order. Like I was,
Being.
oh, it says bang. Accused me of deliberately exposing myself and pointing out that I'd threatened to do it before. I literally just said, okay, but what if I had no covers on and you saw everything before? They're now framing this to others that I am some sick creep who intentionally got naked and lay in wait for her because that's how I get my rocks off. And I'm kind of seeing how it came off that way, but am I the asshole for doing this?
It's
No.
literally exactly what you did.
Yeah, but
No.
I think I just like him because he said lady and guy and yoo-hoo.
No, you're an asshole for that.
I mean,
You don't know. There's no, because he he knows that he sleeps under the covers naked. Okay, whatever. Bro, get a fucking lock.
if it were me, I'd be like, you right, buddy, you right. I shouldn't have.
No. And you deliberately got laid on top of, because your blanket's naked, because you wanted her to see.
Yeah.
And you said on numerous occasions that you threatened it, apparently. So, okay, again, if you don't like her barging in on your door, get a fucking lock.
So a lot of people are saying that there's, door jammers, blah, blah. Someone else said that's a fire hazard. You need to be able to exit in an emergency. And then
That's not true because there's been locks on bedroom doors forever.
I know. But a fireman can kick the door in, which is locked, which, yes. And then,
Saying get a deadbolt.
right. Cheap door, stop. Okay. But it was voted not the asshole.
I think he's the asshole.
I don't think he's an asshole.
No, if it's like,
I think it was a little petty, like a little, not petty, but I don't think I wouldn't be like, you're an asshole. Be like, you're a dickhead, but like, she learned a lesson, didn't she?
Dickhead's another term for being
Yeah, but that's a more
asshole.
playful asshole.
I'm not saying he's a giant asshole,
You're
but like,
a yoo-hoo head.
Bro, you're being an asshole. Not like serious, like a big.
But then again, she's the asshole too.
Yes, for sure.
It should be in everyone's sex. That's what it should be.
Yes, okay, that.
Because he's told her, hey.
She needs to freaking knock.
Yeah, boundaries.
And he just like don't.
How is she not the pervert?
No,
definitely. That's what that's saying. It's a top comment. I never read it. Not the asshole, but she knew it was a risk and she barged in. How is she not the pervert? Also, have you considered getting a lock? Oh, it says considered it. Unfortunately, lease doesn't allow it. That's where everyone's saying door jammer or like a, what's it called? Like a slide block. What's it? A sham? Is that what it's called? Sham?
A door jam.
Yeah, but a shimmy? What are they called? You put it in between the wood.
I think
it's a shim. Sham?
Shim.
Yoo-hoo.
I don't know.
That one made me so happy.
It almost also kind of makes me think like maybe he likes her.
Well, yeah, he said that he likes spending time with her.
And like, hey, look what you're missing out over here.
He called her a lady.
Kind of a thing, maybe.
We have a lot in common. I actually really like spending time with her. However, it bugs the hell out of me. So like,
yes, okay, I understand you don't like someone barging into your room, but that doesn't mean you should expose yourself.
Well, and if it came down to it and she didn't listen, I would go to my what do you say, flatmate?
His friend.
Flatmate. And be like, hey, bro, like, get your girl on a leash. Isn't that what they say?
Sure, I guess.
Contain your lady.
I don't know.
But for real, like, be like, if it didn't work talking to her, go to him and be like, hey, this is my space. We space together, but this is my space.
Yes, I mean, first off, I would be like, hey, cut it out. Stop.
Maybe it's because she's asking something like, hey, do you want coffee?
Yeah, but still, I mean, you should definitely knock. But the simple fact, to me, the simple fact that you went out of your way to lay on top of your blankets naked when that doesn't need to happen.
Right. Did he sleep like that all night with no covers?
Probably being like he was ready to get his freaking little giggles off.
His yoo-hoos.
His freaking little hoo-haws.
Okay.
Dork.
I think
I
everybody
don't think,
sucks.
yeah, he's not like a giant asshole, but like, bro, come on.
But the way that they're telling the rest of the world the story, they're making him sound like a pervert, which I don't think that that's fair either. I think everybody sucks. It was a funny little thing. Move on. Everybody learn their lesson.
I don't know.
Maybe some pajamas here and there. That'd be nice. Boxer something. But if he wants to sleep that way in his world, then let him sleep that way in his world. Just talk.
All right. My next one is from Am I the Asshole? It's 2 years old. Am I the asshole for not making extra pancakes for my niece? I woke up at 5 a.m. craving pancakes while on vacation with my in laws. So I decided to quickly make myself and my son some since we were the only ones awake besides my husband, who doesn't eat pancakes. My sister in law's daughter came downstairs just as my son was finishing up and started crying because there wasn't any more pancakes for her.
Aw.
I did try to comfort her, but I have really bad morning sickness after I eat, and I was starting to feel sick, so I had to take her to her parents who were still sleeping. Long story short, my sister in law was upset I only made pancakes for myself and my son when there were others in the house who also needed to eat breakfast. She said I was selfish and should have known my niece would have wanted some too, so I could have made extra just in case. Am I the asshole?
Mm. Yes and no. Like, yes, because she's right. There is other people if you're making them, but at the same time, you're not in charge of making the whole family food, and you and the son were the only ones awake.
I could see it. She was voted the asshole, but I could see it being the asshole one if it was she was just making breakfast for her and her son, but she was
It
craving
sounds like she's
pancakes.
pregnant too.
No, she is.
Did it say that? I
Yeah.
know I saw the craving and the morning sickness, but did it specifically say I'm pregnant? I heard the morning sickness, and that's when it clicked in my brain. Because craving, I crave, and I'm not pregnant.
I'm assuming because of it saying morning sickness
Right.
is that she is pregnant. But it doesn't say explicitly that she's
Okay.
pregnant.
Sorry. Go ahead.
But the fact, like, if this was a pregnancy craving, then I could see not being the asshole,
Mm-hmm.
in my opinion, because it was like, this is something I want now. My
Right.
son is up, so I might as well make a couple extra for my son, kind of a thing.
When he probably woke up with her.
Yeah. And apparently it got, like, from what I'm seeing, like, people were ripping her a new asshole because the moderators had to lock the post. And they said that due to an excess of rule violations, it's pancakes, guys. Chill the fuck out.
Oh.
And then there's people complaining, like, how did you manage to only make pancakes for 2 people?
I know. When I make pancakes, I make them.
Yeah, but
the whole city could eat pancakes probably.
Yeah, but I've done it to where I've only made enough for just me.
Well, she's following the directions. Like on the back, it says for 2 to 4 or something like that. It's like half a cup.
Yeah, but if you've made them enough, you know how to do it where you can get just enough.
Yeah.
Out of it.
Right.
It's not like the bottle that once you, like, all you do is put water in it, and if you don't use it, then it's done.
What's that, Bisquick?
Something like that. I don't know.
But 5 a.m., who the hell is up at 5 a.m.? So by the time the son's probably done eating, it's probably about 6 a.m. I mean, I guess kids do get up that early. But the mom's an asshole too. The mom of her
sister-in-law.
Yeah, because she could have was like, oh, you want pancakes? I'll make you pancakes too. Like, it shouldn't be her. And she has a very valid excuse. I don't want to throw up on your pancakes. Sorry about you.
Yeah, I mean, it's also, again, it's if it's the fact that she's pregnant and is getting morning sickness
Right.
after it, because it says that she didn't have a problem with it, but after she ate, she got sick, so she couldn't
Right.
do it.
Been there,
So
done
okay,
that.
I'm sorry, but you're kind of shit out of luck,
But
bro.
that's your child too. You should get up and feed your child. If your child is up and you're not up yet, like, how old's the child? Is she 10? Is she 2? You know what I mean?
Seriously, nobody in my house is up for the day before 8:30. If I woke up at 5 and made a couple pancakes, it would be on the same level as making a midnight snack.
Right.
Imagine someone waking up and getting pissed you didn't prepare them a plate of olives and cheese,
Mm.
and OP is pregnant, got morning sickness, and was going right back to bed. How the hell is she an asshole here? Not to mention, I make pancakes from a box, just add water. So it's very easy make a tiny batch of batter for only me and my brother. I do it all the time.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, she wasn't expecting to be up for the day probably either. That's a good point. She's probably going back to bed. And her son just happened to wake up with her. Maybe since they're on vacation, a lot of little kids sleep with their mom because they don't know where they're at, that kind of thing, you know? So he was probably sleeping next to her and woke up because she woke up.
Yeah, so it's looking like,
I'm assuming like 3 or 4 years old, the little boy. And then I don't know how old the niece would be, but she's crying about it, so probably about the same.
okay, so it looks like there's like a bunch of people saying the same thing that we are, of one, she's pregnant and then morning sickness thing,
Right.
whatever, and that it's very easy to make pancakes for only 2 people.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's just, there's a bunch of people tearing her a new asshole, and a bunch of people are like, how in the hell does that make her an asshole?
All right, my next one is from Am I the Asshole? It's 6 years old. Am I the asshole for making a dad joke?
No, dad jokes are fun.
Mm-hmm. Note, my stepdaughter, Madeline, was about a year old when I married her mother, Jessica. Madeline's father died before she was born.
Hmm.
So it's not
So
a
it's not
dad
a funny
joke.
dad joke. It's a
It's a dad joke.
dad joke.
All right, Madeline is currently 15 and she's rebelling at almost everything. She did something bad, so while picking her up, I set a punishment up for her. Then she said, "You're not my dad. I don't have to follow you." Honestly, I got a bit hurt from that, but understanding that she didn't mean it and that she'd probably change how she feels, I just replied, "I'm still your legal guardian for the next 3 years, so as long as you're in my house, you have to follow my rules."
Hmm.
This happened about 2 days ago. So our family was going grocery shopping when Madeline said, "I'm hungry. I need food." I decided to be extremely cheeky and say, "Hi, hungry. I'm not your dad." My son started laughing uncontrollably. My daughter was just quiet with embarrassment. And my wife, it was berating me not to stoop down to her level. I honestly thought it was a funny dad joke. And my son agrees. So am I the asshole?
I mean, in a way, yes, I could see myself being like, if this is how you're going to treat me, like I've been a part of your life for 14 years, like that had to have stung.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're not my dad, and like with you since you were 1 years old.
Yeah, I'm the only dad you've known because the
I
dad
thought it was
died
gonna go.
before
I
she
thought
was.
it was going to go like he was going to like make like a dead dad joke, which I'd be like, okay, that's fucked up,
Mm-mm.
kind of a
Well,
thing.
so he married her mom when she was a year old. So that means they've been together
I didn't even think about that.
because the dad died before she was born. So she was probably pregnant when she met him.
Oh,
Anyway, so
okay. So
there,
yeah, regardless.
yeah. So there's an edit. I did adopt her. So legally, I am her parent.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a mini update.
Ooh.
So mini update. I'll probably give a full update later, which it's 6 years, so we're probably never going to get an update. I'll probably give a full update later, but here's what happened so far. I go into my daughter's room after dinner and begin talking with her. "Hey, I'm really sorry that I hurt you, but by the words that I said, and I am really your dad. I changed your diapers, I met your boyfriends, and I plan on helping you through college. And plus, I am legally your dad, so we're stuck together. But seriously, I'm going to love you like a daughter, even if you don't think I'm your dad." I hugged her. She started to cry. I started to cry. I assume that's good. Aw.
So she probably, being a freaking hormonal teenager,
Whew, feel that.
said it out of anger.
15, that one's hard too.
And yeah, I can understand that. And I mean, yes, I can, with me being the smart ass that I am,
Right.
I could definitely see myself saying something like that. Like, oh, you're going to hurt me. I'm going to kind of
Well, and I think,
nudge you a little bit.
right, I think that "Hi, hungry, I'm dad" is like the
That's
most
the freaking
oldest
yeah.
dad joke in the world.
My dad said that to pretty sure all of us.
Right. Oh, we've said it to the kids, but I think that he was a little hurt, a little sour,
for sure.
and then he was like, "Well, she said it, so I'm going to put it back in her brain."
That you hurt me.
Right. But in a
Yeah.
playful way, to not be like, "Oh, I'm not your dad then, don't come to me," like, you know.
I think it'd be different. Like it was just like a little like thing. But if it was on like a serious issue,
Right.
and he would have done something like that, then I could see that being like a real fucked up thing to do.
Well, they were just grocery shopping.
It was just a little tiny.
And Mom
dad
wasn't
joke.
mad. She just said, "Don't stoop down to
Yeah,
her level."
I could like it was like just like, hey, don't do that kind of a
Well,
thing.
and they could be like us. Like, we all play, and they're not they might be a very playful family like we are. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
like jokes and sarcastic, and I swear our whole freaking family is sarcastic.
You better have thick skin.
A lot of people are saying everybody sucks here, which I mean,
I mean, if you had to put a label on
yeah.
it, yes.
But that's one hell of a joke, and I congratulate you for it, blah blah blah.
Because like I said, I thought it was going like Paul Walker dad kind of shit.
Yeah. The layers of this joke, I'm reeling. Okay.
All right, my next one is 5 years old.
I'm
From
assuming it's a good one.
Am I the asshole? Am I the asshole for serving my daughter wet ass pizza?
Ew, stop. Gross. Ugh. No.
It's not.
Is it soggy?
It's not what you think.
Okay. I don't do soggy.
It's not that.
Okay.
Okay. 43 female here. My 16-year-old daughter had some friends over in our backyard for a get-together yesterday. I asked them if they wanted food, and they said sure, but honestly didn't seem like they were having fun. I pride myself in being a fun mom. Maybe not a cool mom, but fun. So I ordered pizza for them. To make them laugh, I played the song Wet Ass Pussy from my phone and sang aloud to it, holding the pizza singing Wet Ass Pizza. Honestly, I thought it was hilarious.
That's funny.
Then I put the pizza down and began booty shaking a little.
Cute.
No boys were there, just 3 girls. My daughter shrieked as if she'd been stabbed and said this was humiliating and said, sounds like dry ass pizza energy as a joke. And her friend snickered a bit, so I know the joke landed. Well, it's been a day and she won't leave her room or speak to me. Am I really in the wrong?
Oh my God. This is me and Alex. Did someone write this about?
Oh my God.
I could literally see Alex going, stop, Mom. I love that so much. No, she's not the ass. Was it, am I the asshole?
She's voted the asshole.
She was?
Yes.
How
But
old?
it seems
16,
like
15? Is that what it said? 15?
the daughter was 16 years old.
Yeah, get that wet ass pizza.
Like the top comment, I think it's hilarious, but
so funny.
I'm also not a girl, and I never had that kind of like complex of like my parents are not cool or whatever.
Oh, I don't. My job in this
embarrassing.
world
That's the word, embarrassing.
is to embarrass you. That's my job.
Yeah.
As a mom.
So like the first comment says, "You sound like a cringy mom. You're trying too hard to be cool." But to your daughter and her friends, it's an old person trying to be hip and totally failing. They weren't laughing at your joke. They were snickering at you. You embarrassed your daughter and should apologize. Even if your intentions were good, you didn't have the effect you hoped for, and you're the asshole.
Oh, no, I feel really bad.
I don't think she's the asshole. I think it's funny.
Alex's friends think I'm funny, so it's fine.
But the comment that I was laughing at, it was, 1, you're the asshole. I'm 23 and wouldn't be okay with my peers pulling this. And the coolest mom would sing the Krusty Krab pizza song. That shit slaps.
Oh my God.
Immediately thought of Amy Pooler. I'm a cool mom.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not
I'm not
just
a
a regular mom.
I'm
I'm
a
a cool
cool
mom.
I love that movie. Oh,
Yeah,
Lord. I think it's
that's
hilarious, and I would have died.
yeah. I mean, it's different people, different things.
I think
I think it's hilarious,
right. Well, and it
but
also depends on, because that's true. Like, I think if I was older, like, if I was, say I was like 50 trying to do that, Alex would probably be like, excuse you? But me and Alex are so close in age. I don't know. Maybe I'm just making excuses for myself. I would do some shit like that, though.
I feel like that's any parent is going to do something that's going to embarrass their kid. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. I don't think she would be upset. I don't think Alex would be upset with it, though.
No, but I mean, I definitely could. I know for sure that there was some girls in like my high school that if their mom would have done that with them, they would have freaking lost a freaking screw.
Right. Yeah. I think it also depends on the bond that you have with your child.
Well, yeah, definitely. But that seems like it doesn't seem like that's something out of the ordinary. It almost seems like that does
She's
stuff
like that. Yeah.
like you.
Yeah.
Like you do little things to get under Alex's skin. And it's funny.
Especially in public.
I mean, it's whatever to me, but
Yeah. You're used to me being embarrassing. Oh, wet ass pizza. I really thought you were going to do like soggy, and I was about to get up and walk away because I cannot.
Nope, definitely not that.
All right. So a little less funny, kind of funny, a little ironic. That's the word. All right. So this Petty Revenge. It's from Petty Revenge, and it's 159 days old. So it's not really that throwback. That's like best of Reddit, pretty much.
Mhm.
Okay, my neighbor kept parking in my driveway, so I parked behind him and went out of town.
All right.
All right, my neighbor's been parking in my driveway for months, and I've asked him not to a bunch of times, but he always just goes, "It's just for a sec," and shrugs it off. Came home last Friday, and yep, there he was again. The only thing was, I was heading out of town that weekend, so I pulled in behind him, locked up, grabbed my stuff, and left a couple hours later. Had a bunch of missed calls and texts like, "What the fuck, dude?" But I didn't answer it. Hope he has had a relaxing weekend to think things through. That's funny.
Why are you parking in someone else's driveway?
I know. I'm almost wondering if it's like a duplex double driveway kind of thing.
Yeah, but even then.
Yeah, park on your own damn. Unless it's like on a road like ours where everybody only has like one, a lot of them only have one, and then their street, like, I don't know.
Yeah, but even then, he says his justification was it's only for a second.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So obviously, if it's only for a second, you park your car somewhere else normally.
Right.
So why are you parking in my driveway?
I don't know.
You're lucky I don't have the shit towed.
Yeah. A lot of people are saying like, yeah, that's pretty good. And a lot of people are linking other ones. And
I'm pretty sure I've seen tons of stories that were on that same thing.
Mm-hmm. So
like they parked in my driveway, so I blocked them in, kind of a thing.
Well, there was a big one that I heard the other day on another podcast. I can't remember who it was, but I tried to find it, but I only remembered like snippets of it. That one was really good. That it was a guy that like, so his neighbors or whatever, they parked in his driveway because they had a party or something. And
I think I've heard that one.
He parked behind him, and then they called the cops, and he was like, "Sorry, I've been drinking," and it was like a long weekend thing.
He made sure to have a
yeah,
beer in his
he
hand,
went. I think it was playing in the car. Yeah, the cops were like, "I can't make him drive.
Like legally, we can't allowed, tell him to. So you're kind of SOL."
And they told him that since it was private property, they couldn't tow it. So the guy had to wait all weekend, and it was a long weekend, and he wanted to wait the extra day, and he's like, "No, it's fine." And then some of the comments were like, "Oh, I would have worked from home Tuesday, Thursday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, whatever." But that one was good. I just couldn't find it.
Yeah, I've heard that one too. Pretty sure I heard it on Smosh.
Maybe that's what it was. I think it was playing in the car the other day.
All right, this next one's only a year old. It's from AITAH. Am I the asshole? Am I the asshole for offering sex, then rejecting it because boyfriend wanted to finish his game first?
Nope.
So, me and my boyfriend have been together since we were 20 for 7 years now. The sex has become less frequent, and that mostly has to do with my own sex drive becoming less and less. Lately, we've been talking about this a lot because it's really starting to frustrate him. The sex was down to about once a month at some point. We talked about it, and he explained that he only wants to have sex with me if I also want it 100%. This just doesn't happen very often for me, so we made an agreement that if I was not at 100%, but I was not in the mood, I would try to make more of an effort. Yesterday, I was driving home from work and I had the mindset to surprise him. So after dinner, I left the living room to go get all dressed up. He rather likes lingerie, so I put on some stockings, high heels, mini skirt, and a corset. I also put on some nice makeup and was excited that I was about to make him very happy. When I walked into the living room, he looked very happy and excited when he saw me, but explained that he just started a raid with his clan members on RuneScape. I
Nope.
don't know the exact name of the raid, but he always calls this one the Difficult Spider Lady. For me, I understand which one it is. He said that he didn't want to ruin the raid and for his raid mates and told me it would take him about 10 to 15 minutes. I walked into the bedroom alone and a little sad because I felt like he chose his game over me, especially when I put in this much effort to create a nice evening for him and cater to his needs. Long story short, I got cold and upset and crawled into bed. When he joined me and 20 minutes later, I really wasn't in the mood anymore and said that he lost his shot that night. I feel like it ruined his night when I was just trying to make it better. Am I the asshole?
From a girl's point of view that doesn't game and stuff, I would be so sad. I'd be heartbroken if I did. If I went into all that and then you were like, "Oh, give me a minute." No. Like that.
Yeah, it's like I know there was definitely a trend on TikTok for a while.
Oh, were they?
I guarantee a lot of them were fake,
Yeah.
but like the girl walking in on her
Mhm.
boyfriend gaming and being
He's like, "Oh, I gotta
naked.
go. I gotta go." Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
that,
that's the reaction that you want, because by him looking at you and be like, "Oh yeah, give me a minute," that just shoots down your confidence.
because I mean, I'd never played RuneScape, but or like it's almost kind of like a World of Warcraft thing
Mhm.
where to do these things you have to have a bunch of people to help complete it
Right.
or whatever. And I mean, I can understand slightly in that kind of a context because like everyone plays a specific part in those things. Like someone's the healer, blah blah
Right.
blah, whatever nerd stuff. Um,
But it's a
I
game. This
understand
is
that, but
real.
yes, in that it's in one. I've read all the comments, a bunch of them already, and one of them is like, "Well, you can't pause online games, okay, whatever, but you also can't pause real life."
Right.
Like you've had discussions about this.
Yeah.
I understand a little bit of like he already had this planned and this was a spontaneous thing, but it
Mhm.
almost sounds like I mean, she can't control when she's wanting to do something spontaneous,
Right.
but it sounds like there needs to be more communication on this sort of a thing.
I mean, she wanted to surprise him. That was the point. If she was just in the mood, she could have texted like on her way home or be like,
That's
"Hey,
what's
be ready. Here I
that's
come."
exactly what the first comment says. Like next time maybe try like, "Hey, I have a special surprise for you. Are
Mhm.
you busy or going to be busy?"
Yeah, but
kind
what
of a
if
thing.
her like anxiety like
I
by the
understand.
time she gets home kind of thing, like
No, yeah, I get that for sure. And then this is a long comment, but it seems to be like have the best one.
Mhm.
So this says, OP, this is not an answer to your question, but are you familiar with the difference between spontaneous and responsive desire? I ask because it's extremely common for people, especially women, in monogamous relationships to experience a decrease in spontaneous desire which is that seemingly random, I want to have sex right now horniness that comes in with the dating and honeymoon phase.
Mm-hmm.
Responsive desire is when you start out not necessarily wanting sex, but in the right context and with some foreplay, desire comes. That's a rough explanation. So, yeah.
Right.
And then it goes, getting a handle on these concepts might help you and your boyfriend work together to create situations in which you can experience responsive desire. So, importantly, that doesn't mean he should start groping you out of nowhere and eventually get, yeah, I could see it taking it that place.
Right.
But if you start in a place of mutual interest and consent, it's totally okay if you're not aroused from the jump. What helps you get there is something you guys can figure out together. It's totally up to you if you're up for pursuing something like that, but it might be a better way to handle your seeming mismatch in desire than a drop everything, I'm finally horny approach, which can be stressful for both of you.
Okay. I feel like that's like a intimacy
Like that's like a
therapist.
like a sex therapist
But
kind of a
she
thing.
did make a good point. Like, it can't just be like, I have to put you on the back burner and we only get to have sex if I'm in the mood. You know what I mean? Like,
No, yeah.
if I'm ready, let's go now. It's not like um a mutual thing, like she said. So that he, she, whoever that is. So that made a good point. I think that in a way, was it Am I the Asshole?
Yeah,
Or
it's
Everybody Sucks?
AITH, they don't do that.
Oh, so I feel like this, if it was, it would be an Everybody Sucks here kind of thing a little bit. Because her expectations was for him to be like, oh, I gotta go, like, but at the same time, it's not fair for him to want it and then you not. But this, like, if you wanted it and I'm like, I'm not in the mood, then you have to be like, okay, I can't.
Mm-hmm.
But if she wants it, he can't be like, oh, not right now. You know what I mean? Like, in her
Mm-hmm.
brain, like, because most women feel like that. Like, men, you look at them and they get ready to go. You know what I mean? But women, it takes a while, blah, blah, blah. But I think that for her to expect him to always be ready, and then she just happens to be like,
She didn't. It wasn't like, I mean, like, if that was the case, like, she was expecting him to drop everything, which she wasn't expecting him to.
right,
It was just like oh, I
a
want
little
to,
disappointing.
like, I want to do this for him because this has been a thing that's been strenuous on our
Right.
relationship, and she just wanted to do this. That's where I said, like, it's just one of those things that it takes communication.
Mm-hmm. It just didn't
Obviously,
line up.
at least you're trying.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's a big part of it, is at least you're trying.
Right.
Because, I mean, if it was, well, this isn't happening, so because I don't want to do it all the way, and so it's never going to happen, kind of a thing.
Right.
But like, where the way that this person says, sometimes nobody's ever just 100% ready. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of getting there to get there 100%,
Right.
and that's just how it is sometimes.
I get that. I mean, I
And
do feel bad. And I think the main reason I feel bad is because she went through all of that to get ready. It'd be different if she just walked in and was like, hey, you want to go do it?
yeah,
And he's like, yeah, give me 5 minutes. Like, yeah, that would still suck. But the fact that she came in, got ready, did her makeup, felt good about herself, she felt good. And then he was like, and honestly, we don't get the whole story. So he could have been like, shit, I just started this. Like, I do, but I can't let all these people down. Like, I promised I'd be here. Like, this is communicated first.
yeah.
Like, I'm already, what's it called? Not scheduled. I'm already like, conflicted. Nope.
I had the word, and I just for you
Conflicted
just
is
made me
not a
lose it.
word. I was trying to work it out loud. I was scrolling out loud.
Committed.
Yes, I already committed to this, so I can't. You know what I mean?
I mean, I understand it, and then also from the point, just because, yes, I do play games, and especially the one that I've been playing now.
Mm-hmm.
It's not something that you can just pause and let go.
I've heard that so many fucking times. I can't pause it. Not like in a bad way, but like I always ask you to. Can you pause this? No. Okay.
But
when you're ready, come talk to me.
It's like, if it was something important,
no, yeah.
I would be 100%. I'm turning it off right now and I'm getting out.
Yeah, but if I'm like, babe,
but if it's like, hey, can you take the trash out?
out?
Like, yeah, I'll do it. Give me 5 minutes.
But I always say when you get a minute. I never be
Yeah.
like, take it right now. I'm always
No,
like,
no,
hey,
that's
when you get a minute, will you take the trash
that's
out?
completely different. But I mean, but from somebody who doesn't play video games or isn't
Right.
around them, they'd be like, "It's just a game, dude. Just turn it off."
Yeah.
But that's
That's also hours
that's
and hours and hours and time and probably money that you've put into that. But that's right. You can't pause real life either.
but with the whole sex thing and that's a different touchy subject.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, at least she's trying.
Yeah.
Because she knows this is an area of frustration for him because he
Mhm.
wants to, but doesn't want to. Because
Pressure,
to be
force,
honest,
yeah.
that's how I've felt with you. Like,
Right.
I don't want to unless you're in it.
Right. And that's
And
how it
that's the
should be.
thing. Like, I don't want to feel like you're just doing it for me
Mm-hmm.
because then I feel like you don't want to. So I don't, for lack of a better term, have as much fun,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
That's a way to say it. I don't know.
Well, and you can't, I mean, you can't tango unless both people want to tango. Like,
Yeah,
that's not fair to anybody.
Nobody's an asshole. It's just communication is
Poor
needed.
timing, poor communication. Yeah.
Yeah, just
I
communicate.
understand her wanting to surprise, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Sometimes the surprise is the fun part.
Yeah, but
Oh,
gotta kill that spider lady.
I don't know what that means,
I have
but okay.
no clue. I've never played RuneScape.
Alrighty, so I have 2 for you to choose from for my last one.
Choices.
I know. Neighbor took my parking spot after I shoveled, so I poured water on his windshield. Or I got a delivery driver fired.
1 or 2.
No, you get to pick.
Nope, 1 or 2.
1.
The snow one.
The snow one. Okay.
That's how we settle decisions.
Oh, always. Everything's 1 or 2. Okay, so mine is from Petty Revenge 3 years ago. Neighbor took my spark.
Spark.
Now it's me. Okay, neighbor took my parking spot after I shoveled, so I poured water on his windshield.
Mm.
It was a cold winter day. 8 inches of snow had fallen the night before. I feel like I'm reading like a Christmas story.
The Grinch.
Yeah. Okay. It was a cold winter day. 8 inches of snow had fallen the night before, and the wind chill made it feel as if it were in the negatives Fahrenheit.
Sure.
I drove an all-wheel SUV. All-wheel
SUV.
Okay, all-wheel drive SUV.
Oh yeah.
So I have no issue getting out. My wife, on the other hand, drives a Prius, which slides with the smallest amount of moisture on the road. My car was down at the time, so we had taken my wife's car. I spent 45 minutes in the freezing cold shoveling that car. Oh, we've been there. That sucks. Shoveling that car out so we could get it to the store. We were gone for an hour, and when we came back, our neighbor had taken the spot I had shoveled. Oh, okay. Our apartment complex does not have assigned parking, but in the winter, it's understood that if you shovel a spot, it's yours. Yeah?
I get that.
Don't apartments have, like, people that do that, though?
Not all of them, no.
Oh, fuck that. Okay. So when I saw his car in the spot that I had shoveled, I was pretty pissed. Understandably, that's a long time. I went inside and filled 2 gallons of water, 2-gallon jugs of water, went back out and poured them on his windshield. Rinse and repeat. Wouldn't that break it?
No, if it was hot.
I must have poured about 10 gallons of water on his car. Holy shit. You were that mad that you had 2 gallons. You walked up and down, well, back and forth, whatever.
Like, oh, I took my time. I'm about to make your fucking day suck.
You picked a good one. I didn't read the whole thing. I must have poured 10 gallons of water on his car. Being how cold it was already freezing by the time I poured the last gallon on. It sat like that overnight. The next morning, I got up just to watch as he helplessly tried to scrape all of these layers of ice off his windshield. That's a good point too. It was in layers too, so it wasn't like one thick.
Yeah, because as he poured one, it started to freeze. Then he put the next one on top, so it froze on top of each other.
Don't take my goddamn motherfucking parking spot.
Christ, don't piss that dude off.
But what if it had broken it? Would he been like, oh, I don't know who did that? Because that's vandalism.
I mean, yeah, but
So what are your thoughts? There's 2 edits.
I mean, that's like if I'm spending my time out there in sub-negative temperatures,
Right.
and apparently, and it's from what he said, it's known
With
that
a
if you
wind
shovel
chill
if you
and
shovel a spot, it's known that that's yours.
common courtesy.
So that's different from parking on the street, like, and then someone shoveled a way out. Like,
Right.
street's fair game. Sorry,
Yeah.
but yeah, you
I
kind of
wonder where he
you
parked.
you fuck with the wrong dude, my guy.
I wonder where he like put his Prius. Because
Was
if he already shoveled that spot, he would have had to take someone else's shoveled spot, or he would have had to.
no, he shoveled the car out, and then I almost bet like
Yeah, but if that guy took the spot that was shoveled, where did he park his now in his car?
probably in
Another.
a non-shoveled spot.
Oh, okay. So are you ready for the edit?
Yeah.
Okay, edit 1. You guys need to chill. This isn't Am I the Asshole? I'm not looking for judgment because I already know that I'm an asshole, but so is he. The point of this sub is to tell stories of petty revenge. I'd say I was being pretty damn petty.
Yeah, I mean,
I think a lot of people are
yes.
saying you're the fucking asshole.
Okay, yes, he's an asshole, but
He
dude,
knows.
don't
He carried that.
like I said, you fuck with the wrong one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if he's going to spend his time filling up, sounds like almost like milk jugs of water.
Yep.
Up and down the stairs, 2 at a time.
So that's 10 go. That's 5.
Like
5
he's
trips.
like he's like, I got time today.
Yeah. Okay. So edit story 2. Well, okay. Edit 2. Sorry. I find it really funny that people are telling me that I committed vandalism. No damage
Fuck
was
you.
done except for wasting like 5 to 10 minutes of his time. Ever hear of freezing rain? It does the same thing that I did to his car. Never does any damage. I did not use hot water. I'm not fucking stupid. Okay.
Yeah.
I said that too. I was like, well, okay. This is also many years ago. The cops haven't came and arrested me yet. I think I'm good.
Yeah, that's the whole point of the petty revenge thing.
Yeah.
There are people who have done fucking way worse shit than that.
Well,
and
yeah.
people were all for the person
I know.
doing it.
He didn't do anything that was.
He made it an inconvenience for the
Right.
person. Like I said, I've got time today.
Yeah. And honestly, if the guy needed to go somewhere, like there is ways to get it off.
Like,
He
okay,
probably scraped it, spray it with the stuff. Like,
is it technically vandalism if it didn't do anything to the thing? I mean, I'm okay. I guess I'll answer my own question. Yes, technically, I guess, because
Is
you're
it
messing
though?
with property that's not yours. So that's technically vandalism. You're altering something that isn't yours.
Mm.
So whatever.
I want to see the TikTok of the guy sitting up in his, like a different person filming, be like, what is this guy doing? Going back and forth, pouring it. It's probably out there somewhere. I mean, it was 3 years ago, and he said this was many years ago. So I don't know. Everything's on the internet these days.
Like
So top comment is just another story about how he did it.
Mhm.
A foot of snow, this car's whatever. Oh, but he didn't like his neighbors, so he took his plow thing.
Oh, he met the drift in front of
in front of his thing.
It's
A lot of people are like, oh, this one, my wife is from California, and she didn't realize that moving to Wisconsin was a bad idea. Yep.
Yep, you kind of missed the cold seasons out there in Cali.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think. I mean, yes,
a good choice.
is he an asshole? But I think it's funny.
Oh, it's so
I would
funny.
do the same thing if I spent my time out there shoveling a spot when it's known that if you shovel a spot, don't touch it.
Yep.
Then I'm going to take the time that I spent shoveling it, and now you're going to take some time out of your day to get the ice off of your car.
Yep.
I didn't hurt your car. I didn't scratch your car. I didn't pour sugar in the gas tank. I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't do anything that Mother Nature wouldn't do.
Stuff a freaking potato in your exhaust. It's.
Dang, you got a list there, buddy.
I mean, don't make me mad.
Last one?
Last one. And I got an infamous one.
Very classic.
I have never heard it, but.
You haven't?
Nope.
Oh, you're in for it. I should have read it to you.
Heard like bits and pieces, but never the whole thing. But it is the infamous poop knife story. So, but the original one apparently was taken down, but someone, I guess, copied it and posted it into copy pasta.
Oh, I didn't know
5
that
years
was
ago.
Oh, okay.
So I was 22 years old when I learned that not every family has a poop knife. Okay. I was 22 years old when I learned that not every family has a poop knife. My family poops big. Maybe it's genetic, maybe it's our diet, but everyone births giant logs of crap. If anyone has laid a mega poop, you know that sometimes it won't flush. It lays across the hole in the bottom of the bowl, and the vortex of draining water merely gives it a spin as it mocks you.
Are you going to be able to make it through this without laughing?
I don't know. Growing up, this was common enough occurrence that our family had a poop knife. It was an old rusty kitchen knife that hung on a nail in the laundry room, only to be used for that purpose. It was normal to walk through the hallway and have someone call out, "Hey, can you get me the poop knife?" I thought it was a standard kit. You have your plunger, your toilet brush, and your poop knife.
Poop knife.
Fast forward to 22. It's been a day or two between poops, and I'm over at a friend's house. My friend was the local dealer and always had guests over because you can't buy weed without sitting on your ass and sampling it for an hour. I excuse myself and lay a gigantic turd. I look down and see that it's a sideways one, so I crack the door and call out for my friend. He arrives and I ask him for his poop knife. My what? Your poop knife.
Poop knife.
I say, I need to use it, please. Sorry.
Don't be. It's great. This is classic.
What the fuck is a poop knife?
That's what it sounds like.
Obviously, he has one, but maybe he calls it by a more delicate name. A fecal cleaver? A dung divider? A guano glaive? I explain what it is I want and why I want it. He starts giggling, then laughing. Then lots of people start laughing. It turns out the music stopped and everyone heard my pleas through the door. It also turns out that none of them had poop knives. It was just my fucked up family and their fucked up bowels. Fuck my life. I told this to my wife last night, who was amused and horrified at the same time. It turns out that she did not know what a poop knife was and had been using the old rusty knife hanging in the utility closet as a basic utility knife. Thankfully, she didn't cook with it, but used it to open Amazon boxes. She will be getting her own utility knife now. Edit, common question. Why was this not in the bathroom instead of the laundry room?
Right.
Answer, we only had one poop knife and the laundry room was central to all three bathrooms. I have no idea why we didn't have 3 poop knives. All I know is that we didn't. We had the one, possibly because my father was notoriously cheap about the weirdest things. So yes, we shared our poop knife.
Did they at least rinse it off? Or I can't believe you never heard that one.
No, not at all.
I'm proud of you, though. You made it through it.
I could only freaking imagine that, dude. Like, the fuck are you talking about?
Next, at Thanksgiving, I dare you to open the door and be like, I need a poop knife.
Well, and as I was trying to look for this one because I knew we were doing a classic one, and I looked it up, and
they make a thing.
No, but then they had like the title to this, but then the post was deleted, as a bunch of them always are, and someone in the comments had their own poop knife story, and it was about this guy and him were playing video games at their house when they were younger, and the daughter came out into the kitchen and grabbed a knife, and it was like I think like a what the fuck is it called? Like the one where you pull them out.
Oh yeah. Like a sheath one?
No, like the freaking multi-tool.
Oh,
I can't think of the freaking pocket knife, whatever.
Knife.
And our dad was like, "What the hell are you doing with that knife?" and she didn't want to say because she was embarrassed.
Mhm.
And he walked in. He's like, "Who the fuck laid this giant thing in here?" And she was embarrassed. And
Oh,
she
I
was,
think I did hear that one.
she
Yeah.
was like, "I get giant poops on my period or whatever."
Yeah.
And she's like, "I've been using this as a poop knife."
But he's been using it to eat his apples.
Yes.
He
And he's
like,
like, "Well, this is your knife now."
yeah.
Kind of a thing.
And then the brothers were laughing.
They
Yeah.
were laughing and snickering the whole time.
Well, they actually make it's like a rubber, it's hard, but it's like rubber spatula thing, and it's literally called the poop knife. If you go to Amazon, it's on there.
That's
We should put a
hilarious.
screenshot of it. It's like a long, like skinny, but it's like, you know how you can like scrape the side of the bowls with it,
Yeah.
but
Like
it's
the
hard.
icing one.
Yeah, but yeah.
And I remember he's not really so much a friend anymore, but he would have like giant shits and his family would
Oh,
make him
yeah.
go to the gas
Yeah,
stations
you gotta go to Quick Trip to
because
go.
he kept clogging and they kept have to have a plumber come out to fix their pipes.
Maybe he needs a poop knife.
Poop knife.
So cute.
But that was the last story. Had to end it on.
I'm glad we
A
went
good
out on
one,
a good
and I've-
one and not a sad one like last week.
Yeah, no, it was definitely a good one to end it on. I'm glad that I picked that one to read.
Yeah.
But
We could do like literally like a classic every month and still have some.
there's tons. There's apparently a whole it's like called the Museum of
Yeah,
Reddit.
and then there's throwbacks. Yeah. So I think 18 years old is the oldest one. Is it 18?
I have no clue.
But a lot of the very beginning ones were just asking like, hey, has anybody
Like asking for advice, kind of a
yeah,
thing.
or like, hey, what kind of vegetable is this? Or, you know, stuff like that. But after, I think I saw it, but I couldn't find the actual, like it was removed, but it was like the first juicy one. And so I went to Google, of course, and I was like, what is the best one, whatever. And like everybody was like, this was the one that paved the way for the juicy. But it was like, my wife is cheating on me, but I know the guy now and I like bought his art and I feel really bad for him because he thinks that, you know, and it's like a whole thing.
I think I've heard that one.
Yeah, and he's like, now we're like best friends, but I don't have the heart to tell my wife. And then it was a whole thing.
I think I've sorry for that if that rang in your freaking ears.
But
yeah,
all I
think I've
could
heard that
get
one.
was like pieces of
Yeah.
it all over, and I was like, I'm not going to try to put them together, figure out where they go. It was a good one from what I did hear, and I've also heard it on another podcast, but I think that one was like 18 years old. That's when it started like getting juicy on
I don't know.
Reddit.
We'll definitely have to do more of these classics because there is a bunch. And if there are any ones that you guys would like us to read, feel free to drop those down in the comments.
Yeah.
Just give us some of your favorite ones from any category.
Or your
Just
favorite category, because I
classics.
need to figure out what to look, like where to look and what to look. I'm still new to Reddit, but if you guys have any good like subreddits that you want us to dive into, let us know, because we need tips.
need the stories.
Yeah, we need the good
'Cause
ones.
we're gonna be doing this for a long time.
Yeah, we is.
But always and forever, please do not forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. All platforms: TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Spotify. Still trying to get on Apple Music, but I keep getting the freaking login loop for some stupid reason.
Because you have an Android. What? Who said that?
I did it on my computer.
Ooh.
Dick. But yeah, please subscribe, like,
Yeah.
comment, do all the things, share it out to all your friends. Dog, grandma, goldfish.
Oh,
Puppy
goldfish
dogs.
today.
I don't care who. But
Yeah.
we will see y'all on the next one.
Love you. Bye.